Okay, so we'll end it then. Hey, that's what I thought. I thought it was exponential. But my brain... Listen, man, I don't math real good, okay? I'm not mathing real good. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're just doing the Mono Black All-Stars right now, man. It's time to get serious. It's time to grind Diamond. It's time to push on Mythic. We got a lot of days left. We're doing all right. Maybe we'll close out the new year, this year, on a Mythic streak here. So, when you want to get a high-level deck going, man, you got to go deep in the bullpen. And this one, this beautifully crafted Mono Black All-Stars, was built none other than our good friend Traxodactyl, fellow streamer and member of the Discord, key J Villain figure here. I tried to modify it. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried to modify this one and add my own spin on it. The deck refused. It said I have to be precisely this way or I will not work. And it is a fine-tuned machine. We got a 6-win run on this Mono Black one, and I'm very eager to show it to you tonight. But before we do that one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, do you know what's going to happen? You're going to get ripped apart by the like and subscribe. That's what's going to happen. You're just going to get mauled by him. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. You can even meet Traxodactyl, the original author of this deck, live and in person. You can join us on YouTube. You can hit the bell because we go on live YouTube as well. You can check out our Discord for all latest news and information. Did I already say that? I don't know. You can post memes, post decks. You can even submit a deck to me that maybe I'll like it so much I'll make a video about it. Could even happen there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available on my AetherHub. Yes. If you want a copy of this one, it is on AetherHub. You can check it out. All the links are right down there in the description. So, what are we talking about when we talk about Mono Black All-Stars? Well, it's just the best of black. It's just the best way to get the most effective black cards out here. We're going to start with Greedy Freebooter, which is the new Shambling Ghast. 1 black, 1, and when it dies, you get a treasure, and you get to scry. No downside to this card, guys. Unless it gets exiled, it's at early, it's great. Late, it's great. Anytime, it's great. If you can scry, it's a good sacrifice target. Anything that you want, it's going to be right there. Hopeless, it's just good card. Hopeless Nightmare. We have a smidge of discard in this. I would not call it a discard deck because I don't really think it is. But Hopeless Nightmare is a great opener right here because it just slows people down and makes them lose life. And it also goes really well with Bloodletter of Aclazots. So just a great early play just to make people lose life, slow down their hand, get rid of some cards, good stuff. Go for the Throat. Now here's where I talk about modifications. Now when I played it before, this deck did not like me modifying it. It was too perfect. However, we are going to tell you the suite of removal that you may or may not want to do. Again, if you don't want to do Hopeless Nightmare, maybe you want to do Bitter Triumph, maybe you want to do some cut down for the aggro, or Infernal Grasp, potentially for those very pesky artifacts if you can't do them. So they're all alternatives to removal, as always. You just have to decide what you want. We're going to go with 4, go for the Throat, so that's what we used. We also have the Sheoldred's Edict. Honestly, you might want to do 3 and 3. Sheoldred's Edict came in very handy because you can force sacrifice a creature, token creature, non-token, or force sacrifice a planeswalker. So Sheoldred's Edict, no slouching right there. It is a very, very useful card to hit the force sacrifice. For another great 2-drop, man, it's a staple of black. You know we have it. If we're running best of the Mono Black, we got to be running the Tenacious Underdog. There he is. 1 black and 1, 3/2, Human Warrior. You can blitz it out of your graveyard or just from your hand. You pay 2 black and 2 life. That means he has haste and you draw a card when he dies. It is the Riveteer's special ability from New Capenna, and it's really good. Just being able to play this from your card, I thought it was not a serious card at first, but man, honestly, hitting for 3, drawing a card for that and 2 life, it's just super useful, man. Very, very useful for Tenacious. We're also going to go with Braids here. Now, you're starting to see a little bit of a theme. We're kind of doing some forced life loss here between Braids and Hopeless Nightmare. We're potentially trying to make them lose 2 life and draw lose 2 life, because with Bloodletter of Aclazotz, we can make that even more expansive. So 2 black and 1 3/3 Nightmare. You saw her in another deck earlier. I've been playing her more and more. Sacrifice outlets have becoming like a bit of a valuable currency in the current meta. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an artifact, creature, land, or planeswalker. If you do, opponent might sacrifice something that is the same. So if you sacrifice a land, they have to sacrifice a land. It's great when you line it up, like you sacrifice a enchantment, like you get rid of your Hopeless Nightmare. When you do, they have to sacrifice something similar, so you can force the correct sacrifice on someone. If they only have 1 creature, they have to choose. Lose that creature, or they lose 2 life and we draw a card. Card advantage, and of course the life loss is going to stack. Graveyard Trespasser. Worth its weight in gold right now. There is a lot of Reanimator running out into the meta currently, especially with like Abuelo's Awakening and stuff like that. Being able to consistently and effectively eat stuff out of the graveyard, I cannot tell you how important it is. The fact that we're also getting life gain and drain out of it as well is just unbelievably valuable. It's valuable beyond belief. Again, we're repeating the theme here with the ward of discard a card. If they want to hit removal on it, they have to discard a card for that ward. It can be a little bit painful when you're forcing discard on them or they're using a lot. It can start really hurting. It is a 3/3 in its daybound form, and in nightbound it is a 4/4, and it gets the effect of eating something out of the graveyard for 1 life. They lose 1 life, we gain 1 life twice. So you could potentially eat 2 creatures, they lose 2, you gain 2. And again, if we're doing Bloodletter, we're going to get to this. It's expanding that life gain and drain right there by a wider margin, which is very effective for even those touchless victories. Liliana, yeah, again, kind of expanding on what we had for discard. 2 black and 1. Each player discards a card, Liliana, Planeswalker, or they force sacrifice a creature. Another nice, great removal right there. And of course, all permanents, separate all permanents the player controls in 2 piles. That player sacrifices all chosen permanents in the pile of their choice. Very damned if you do, damned if you don't from Liliana. We rarely activate the ult. So each player discarding the card, you kind of have to know going into this, you either want to have every card out of your hand so it doesn't matter, like your hand is empty so it doesn't matter, you don't have to discard, or pre-plan what you're going to discard and get rid of right there, because you've got to kind of do it right. So 3 of her, very useful, force sacrifice and force discard on top of everything else. Now here's the star of the show. I can't speak enough good things. I think this may have been my #1 pick, or Numbskull's #1 pick on the podcast for best new card, and it has absolutely been putting in work. 3 black and 1 2/4 Flying Vampire Demon. If an opponent would lose that much life during your turn, they lose twice that much life. Ridiculous, bro. Busted. Broken. Because if you have 2 of them out, it's 4 times. It's compounded. You'll see a win later in the game. You may have seen it at the beginning if I cut that intro. I do 4 damage, it ends up being 16 damage. That's ridiculous. Doing 4 damage and having it turn into 16, that's just a game winner right there. 2/4 Flying Vampire Demon. It is amazing. So if on your turn, if they're going to lose life, they lose twice. That means that Hopeless Nightmare does 4, Braids does 4, each one of these 1 pings from Graveyard Trespasser does 2, and if you do 2 of them, it's 4. So you're potentially saying, well, I'll attack with, I'll put down a Hopeless Nightmare, make him lose 4 life, attack with a Transform Graveyard Trespasser, make him lose 4 more life, and when I hit for damage, remember, damage is loss of life, I'll hit for 4 damage, that's 8 more. You are getting ridiculous with it. You are absolutely punishing people with the Bloodletter. I've never combined it before. I tried to stay away, but the call of Sheoldred is just too strong. If we're talking about monster 4-drops, she is literally the queen of monster 4-drops. 2 black and 2, 4/5 Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Brutal. Now, remember, they have to draw, it has to be life loss on your turn to do Bloodletter. However, gaining that life with all the other things that we're doing and forcing them to lose on their turn, even so, heaven forbid that they're playing a blue deck and they try to do that thing where they, at the end of my turn, they play an instant and draw extra cards. Yeah, they're going to lose life for each card drawn, and then they're going to lose life again. So Very, very punishing to blue decks, that combo. But even so, just that steady drip, that steady gain and drain drip is just too much for some decks to ever deal with. 3 of her. We're going to let Bloodletter shine in this one. I'll only do 3 of her. And we'll finish like this because lately I've been feeling like a bad god. Bad god. Aclazot's Deepless Betrayal. It is a Bat God legendary creature. Flying and lifelink. Again, leaning a little bit into this discard ability. Not really focusing on it too much. When Aclazotz attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, I draw a card. Very nice. And again, with Sheldred, if I draw a card, I gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying, which is nice. And then whenever Aclazotz died, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under owner's control. It becomes the Temple of the Damned, which is just basically add 1 black mana, which is pretty nice. Lets us get an extra mana out. However, we can activate it, turn it back into Aclazott's Deepest Betrayal if any player, a player, doesn't even have to be your opponent, if you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand and only as a sorcery. So it does come back and back and back and back as we want it to. That life gain is also very useful, that flying and lifelink. Very, very useful. It is the god of vampires. It's why all vampires exist in Ixalan. That is the lore of it right there. And of course, Virtue of Persistence. Great with Locthwain Scorn, -3, -3 until the end of turn. You gain 2 life. Great early removal. Then of course, 2 black and 5 at the beginning of your upkeep. Put target creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. The only recommended advice I have with Virtue, with 3 Virtues on the back end there. Maybe you don't want 3, maybe you only want 2. Hey, I get that. Maybe you don't have the rares for it. Don't make sure you're not eating too many of your stuff from the graveyard if you're gonna run Virtue. If you're building up to Virtue, make sure you're having something that you can resurrect, because Graveyard Trespasser is very nice to eat, but you want to make sure you're not stepping on your own toes on that one right there. So that's my only advice to you. 22 creatures altogether, decent amount of humans and a little bit of everything else. Surprisingly, a lot of humans. Instants, enchantments, planeswalkers, 6, 5, and 3. 24 lands and a 2.9 average. If you want to do 25 lands, I'm not mad at you. Originally, I did try to put, what did I try to put it? 2 Takanumas in, and it didn't work. Hey, maybe we'll add them in and maybe it'll work and not. Because I know some people are going to, why not put Takanumas in? That mills and you can bring stuff back. Yeah, it's in there. We can put it in there if we want. That's what we're looking at on the Trexodactyl Best All-Stars Blacklist right here. And again, go check him out. I'll put his Twitch link down in the description. But the best way to find him, he's just hanging out in the Discord, building more and more crazy, insane Rube Goldberg-esque combo decks. This is surprisingly straightforward for him. Oh, I never noticed that it said your... okay, all right. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Again, sideboard, I don't really have that much advice on it. Maybe you want to do some different removals, that's all. Or you want more. A board wipe or 2 if you wanted to put Path of Peril in there. I'm not too mad at you. So this is what we're looking at right there. That's about the only advice. I hope you like it. We absolutely dominated. We went 6 in a row. I think we may have even went 7 in a row with it. And we are in Diamond 3 thanks to this one. So we are within striking distance of this one. And Trexodactyl does report that he used it to get to Mythic. So he's punched through the wall of fire and got to Mythic with it. Maybe you can, maybe I can, maybe we all can. Maybe Mono Black will bring us all home. Here we go. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let's get into it, guys. Ranked games. Chrome Bones. Ooh, the Chromius. 2 mana. 2 mana. Will I draw more? It'll be a big question. It'll be a big question whether or not I draw more, isn't it? Or should I mulligan it for 3? I'm going to keep it. Let's see if I actually draw. No way it happens 3 times in a row. How about that? How about we say that? He mulliganed, so I feel like I'm hurting him by playing this first. That wasn't a mana. We got 2 turns to draw mana now. Okay, he discarded that. Oh, okay. So we got number 2. We got number 3. Okay. Liliana the Billiana. You're going to force sacrifice. Each player discards a card. We'll get rid of the Zots. We'll do that. We'll do Braids. Pingo. Bingo. You're gonna need a good Undertaker. Oh, okay. So there's a mana. Yeah. Is he gonna force sacrifice? Yeah, he's gonna force sacrifice. Very cool.
Off you go.
Do that. A mana, then a Tenacious. Not too bad. He can make me discard. Each player discards a card. I'm gonna get rid of the... I'll get rid of the Trespasser. Okay, boom. Okay, so there's our scientific conclusion. The deck is persnickety. You can't touch it. Alright, this was observation, hypothesis, experimentation, conclusion. This was the scientific method. The deck is unbelievably persnickety, okay? It's a diva. You cannot touch it. It's gotta perform the way it was built. You gotta have it just as it's served as is, no substitutions. You know what I mean? You go into one of those fancy restaurants and they're like no substitutions at all for no effort, for no reason. That's what that is. Very, very persnickety. Persnickety. That's a fun word nobody says anymore. Three mana. Oh, all right. Well, I have early removal here, so. Yeah, exactly. One of those restaurants is like allergic to this, something in that dish. Don't order that dish. Yeah. All right. What's he gonna put down? Is he going to do the Virtue? Or the Sheldred? Or what is he going to do? He sees the All-Stars right there. Yeah, that was not the best idea. I'm just going to kill it. Alright, we do that. Boom. Boom. That's like when you ask for ketchup at Louis' lunch. I've been watching these YouTube videos about the history of hamburgers, and they're fascinating. It's fascinating to me. Not only do I love hamburgers, I love history. So it's very interesting to hear these. Oh, this is the wrong choice, dude. Don't do it, man. If you're going to make me discard. Oh, he's going to do both? Okay. Braids Arisen Nightmare. I don't really want that. Put this down. He might have direct removal, but I'll turn it into a mana. I think he wants to get creatures on the board. He put... Oh, Aclazotz for Aclazotz, huh? An Aclazot for the Aclazot. Aclazotz for the Aclazot's throne. Okay, we'll discard Braids. He's gonna take a hit there. Boom. Might be direct removal. No, it is not direct removal. We'll discard Braids. Boom. Might as well play whatever that is, man. It's going away. Let's do this first. Mine will eat up this Braids. Nightmare. Oh, 2 of them. You can kill it. March of Wretched Sour. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Hit. Lose a life. Graveyard Glutton is functionally invincible. He's going to make me discard Bloodletter. I have Virtue Persistence, which I can cast, which is going to end up bringing all that shit back. What's he got there? Sheoldred's Edict. Forced Sacrifice. We'll do Sheoldred. It's alright. I want this because I don't ever want him to kill it. Field of Ruin. Oh, okay. Well, I still get a mana out of it. There you go. Submit 1. Virtue. Swing. Liliana. Painful Quandary. Boom, boom. Pop. Hopefully it's not forced sacrifice. Well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what it is. That. He's going to swing. He's going to get a bat. Boom. Liliana the Billiana.
This fight finished before brunch.
How's about we bring out Aclazance? You get a mana right there. Boom. Do that. Painful Quandary. Nice. Discard a card. Nice. How about we bring back Sheoldred the Apocalypse? We have another Sheoldred the Apocalypse. We kill her. Hit. Pop. Okay, do that. Attack player sacrifices a creature, loses her, and he's gonna quit the game. Fantastic, good to see. Good to see. All right, getting there. Oh, it's a quiet night tonight. A nice, relaxed night, huh? You're right, Trex. You can't mess with the magic. Is it sleepy cookies? That's alright. It's okay to be sleepy. I'm being held against my will and forced to play Rogue Trader. I heard it's co-op. I'd play Rogue Trader. I'm fighting Veto versus Veto. My buddy Gavin, who I used to play Magic and D&D with, wants to play Rogue Trader. Ooh, that's kind of a shit opener. I go first. I could draw into something here. I do have the removal on turn 2. But I have nothing for 1, nothing for 3. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, I see there's kind of a variety. I mean, it's Mono Black All-Stars. It's a schmeckle of this and a schmeckle of that, you know. The person who is in control of the save can pretty much only interact with combat. Okay. That sounds like it, kind of may suck a little bit. Is it every flavor? Let's find out. Let's do this. You can't touch as the co-op partner. Yeah. I mean, I get that. put down? Children the Apocalypse. Bye. Good luck storming the castle. We'll decline. Okay, ooh, nice. 6. Why don't we put down the Deepest Betrayal? Boom, pop, chicka chop. But do we'll decline. Hey, what's up, Vlad? Oh, lovely. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. Discard a card. CRD card. Boom, look at that. Alright, he's going to want to resurrect that is what he wants to do. Okay, he's going to want to like do Abuelo's Awakening or some shit on that. Repair and recharge, yeah. Yep. He's going to breach. Gets to play breach off the top for free. I hate these bring back card for no fucking money. I don't like them. Sam I am. I don't like them in a barn. I don't like them with a tarn. I don't like them anywhere. Yeah, it was a fucking bank shot for real. Let's see if he's can get rid of Virtue Persistence though. He can mutate her though, that's the problem. Tyrannix Rex, he gets the cast for free. Fantastic. Discard. What a fucking lucky shot right there. Abuelo's Awakening. We really, I mean, at the end of the day, I think what they're trying to say is we really don't have enough. We don't have enough immediate card draw in the game. We don't have enough resurrection in the game. That is 4 mana, any card in your graveyard immediately can bring it back. That's a ridiculous powerful, but you know, Eternal Wanderer. Okay, we're done here. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Bring back any enchantment in your graveyard for 4 mana. You can play it turn 3 usually if you're ramping correctly. So I mean, turn 1 mill, turn 2 mill. Turn 1 mill, turn 2 ramp, or turn 1 discard, turn 2 ramp, turn 3, get back anything in your graveyard. Why not, man? Why not build them? Why not just 1? Why not just wing? All right, keep. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 Hopeless Nightmare. All right. Okay, we do that. Might be a counterspell. Alright, we do that. Why don't we swing in and see what happens? He's gonna do nothing. Take the hit. Good. Flanker. Gain 2 and scry 2. We're going to kill him right away. We don't want him hitting. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. We do this. We'll do a Sheoldred to try to draw out some of the removal or counter spells. Yeah, we have another one of those there. We don't want to lose the Aqueduct. It's honestly a little bit more of a so we're going to bring down another one to try to bait out whatever else he has in there. Because he's holding on to something. Whatever it is, he's holding on to. He's got removal. He's got something. Yeah. See? See what I mean? He's clutching something. He's clutching all kind of fucking cards over here. So. Let's try it again. See if we can draw out that Protect the Negotiators. No, we did not. We want the Aclazotz is the trick. That's the problem. That's what we really want. Because if we, okay, he's just dead then. He's just fucking dead. Do. All right, let's keep pushing. Hey, what's up, Lord Fabo? Ho ho ho, my friends. Around the world, you feeling good? Favorite theme deck? Merry Christmas. Spreading the sickness. Oh, you're not feeling well? Oh, that's too bad. Do. Okay, we do that. We'll wait on that forced sacrifice. We'll run him in. We probably should have waited for the graveyard. Nah, that's alright. We'll do it like that. Curse of Shaken Faith. Nice one. Not a bad card. Hit, pop. Alright, if we draw mana here, we know what our play is. Okay, we know what our play is. We do Sheoldred. Okay, boom, bump. Quintorius Khan, very nice. Good grab right there. He's going to discover 4. He's going to discover into another Curse of Shaken Faith. He's going to ding and ping me. I don't think that's going to help him, bros. We're going to do this. We're going to fucking swing. And we're going to do 12 points of fucking damage. Pop. There we go. Just like that, your life evaporates. That's the good thing about this guy right here. Why you always think I'm so nervous about putting him out? As soon as you can get him out and you have a clear shot, their life is going to evaporate. Mind Link Mech. I haven't done that yet, Orange Crunch. I have not done that yet. Oh my goodness, God's Unwanted Child gifted subs like crazy. Endocrine Badget, Sergeant Razormon, a Mind Muck, and I'm just Bad Kappa. Gets it all. Thank you so much for the 5x combo right there. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Attack with lands. Okay, so I have a feeling I know this guy's strategy. God's Unwanted comes through again, man. We gotta stop the ramp. We gotta stop the ramp and fight the power. He was really hoping for that ramp. We're gonna do this. I should have probably killed him because that's also ramp, but we have double kill next turn, so even if he gets down the raptor, I think he's probably gonna put down the rampant raptor. Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was going to put down the rampant raptor. So we do this. We do destroy. And then we force a sacrifice. Non-token creature. So the rampant raptor goes bye-bye. He may quit after this because that is a hard hit right there. Can't bring him back. Boom, bop, bop, exile, boom. Aclazotz, if he doesn't get a blocker out, he's in bad shape, bros. If you don't get a blocker out, he's in bad freaking shape. He's got to discard a card to do that. Obliterator. He's not happy about that either. Sure. Obliterating Bolt again. Very nice. Guess what I got again? I got another one of these. I got so many of these. I got 6 discs in here. Yeah, attack with lands, that ain't gonna do it. Hey, what's up, Emilio? Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that that Whiskey for Life hit off the hype train. I was so Aclazotzing. Thank you, Whiskey for Life, for the 400 bits. I appreciate it. Sack the Freebooter, Braids would have been your play. Either way, man, we did it. Thank you so much, by the way. Emilio Jimenez. I usually hold back and get to the Killing Stroke. I was waiting. I had 2 of them in my hand. I had a backup one in my hand. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Let's make him discard right there. Thank you, Whiskey. Let's put down Underdog. New Otherworldly Gaze. Oh, look at this. Okay, all right. All right. Hold on a second here, guys. We got to figure out what YouTuber fucking made or what streamer did the multiverse deck here, man. Everybody running fucking multiverse right now. He's got Squirm and Emergency. He's got multiverse. We already know what time it is. Hopefully he plays something here and he can't counterspell this graveyard because I'm about to break his little heart. I'm about to break his little heart right here, man. Let's do that. Bye-bye, one with the multiverse. Boom. Alright. Let's do that. Let's scry it. Scry it and die it. Alright. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Whiskey. Whiskey went even farther. Oh, yeah. Let's get another Trespasser out here. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's get another Trespasser out here. And I'm gonna keep eating this fucking graveyard. Yeah, there he goes. He got the fucking picture. Take that, fucking stupid what's that one with the multiverse? Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. We are turn 2 hype train. Is it, by the way, is it right now? Not is it as the spell. Is it cheaper? Is it discounted subs right now? Some people said it was 20. Some people thought it was 30. I think it depends on how much you've been subbed before. There's like random stuff that Twitch might be doing. It may be discounted. Hi everyone on YouTube, by the way. Hello. I see you all there. Okay, let's do that. Matrix. Uh-oh, we're fighting the Matrix, boys. If this is a multiverse deck and he discarded this to resurrect it, I'm going to be real pissed, dude. I'm going to be real fucking mad, my guys. Oh, okay. We'll do that. Boom. Virtue. Get her out of there. Mono white. Ping. Well, thank you, Whiskey. Whiskey, you earned yourself a little hat. You can see there that you've earned yourself the Cheer 1K hat, which is a special badge for the Strem. We're going to do Forced Sacrifice. 2-player sacrifice, non-token creature. Oof. Gonna swing in. Boom. Bop. Really do need to get some more power out, but I need him to thin out his hand a little bit more. Okay, we're going to do that. My turn. Alright, we got 2 Aclazats. Hopefully he won't kill this one. I have a feeling that he has an Emperor. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He had an Emperor. Anytime they have 4 mana, 2 white, and they're not playing, they're waiting on something, they got an Emperor in their fucking hand. You can call those things, man. Does he have another method of removal? That's the other question. Does he have a 3rd Emperor in his hand? He threw one away already. He threw one away, so he does have a 3rd one in his hand in the first 12. That he'll get my Aclazats if I do something. Oh, Intrepid Adversary. Very nice. He can get +1 on there. Boom. Swing. Ooh, very good. Alright, give me that. Buff. Very nice. Greedy Freebooter. No, I don't want a mana. I got a mana anyways. Okay. So we will put down another Aclazats. We'll kill him. Boom. Bop. Chick chop, but do up. He can't if I ping that, he can't exile. How much more kill cards does he have? That's the question. Hype Train success. Thank you so much. Drift Ronin, how you doing, man? Share that. Boof. Swing. Adeline. Age of Adeline, maybe. We have enough mana that doesn't really matter. Actually, I'm going to wait. Well... Okay, we have that. Will sacrifice. Boof. He says good game. We'll take a Sheoldred. If I do 2 and 2, how much is it going to be? Is 4 times 4 is 16? So if I do 2 and it's twice as much, that's going to be 2, 4, 6. Should I do it on hint? 8? It's going to be 8 each one? Because I don't know whether to kill that or just go in. Okay, so we'll end it then. Hey, that's what I thought. I thought it was exponential. But my brain... Listen, man. I don't math real good. Okay? I'm not mathing real good. I don't much know from numbers, man. Bum, bum, nope. Bum, 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 nope. That's not terrible. Ainsworth. What the hell just happened? I got him for 4 damage, which turned into 12 damage, which was pretty cool. Or 16 damage. Also, we hit a hype train. We did that too. I want to discard a card. Violet Corprinus. Welcome. By the way, YouTube people, don't be shy. I see a lot of y'all on YouTube watching and not talking. Don't be shy. Okay? We did not draw the mana there, which we really needed. Choo-choo, Pugnacious Hell. Oh, Hammer Skull. We're going to do Direct, as we do. We're going to draw a Swamp right here, which is going to give us the Graveyard Trespasser to eat it out of the graveyard. Oof. Choo-choo. Oh, Odra Kazlem. Let's eat that out of the graveyard. Fuck that. Yeah. Okay. He's going to place a Zendikar. Very nice. Because he wants to ramp. Ramp and possibly even glamp. We don't know. There's no way of knowing if he wants to ramp and glamp. We're going to do that to eat another card out of the graveyard. Boof. We're going to hit. Why not eat one out of mine, too? Boom. Boom. Okay. He's trying to play Galta. There's no reason you play a Naya build unless you're Galtese. Unless you're going Galtese here. That's what he's trying to do, is hit Galta. Fight rigging. Hideaway 5. Okay. We'll put it on him. Swamp. Bomb. Let's do... Each opponent sacrifice a non-token creature. Boom. Bop. Chicka chop. Bop. Doo-wop. Eat that out of the graveyard. Eat that out of the graveyard. Oof. Down to 12. Down to 6. Even if he runs in on me here, there's Quintorius Cond. He's going to discover. Poor guy's just trying to invoke justice. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he gets this guy. Curious Curator. Okay. Curator the Sun. Can invoke that on there. Put a 1/1 counter on. Alright. Okay, now he's frozen. Now he's upset and frozen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now he's upset and frozen. Unless we disconnect it. It could be that too. Can y'all still see me? I think he's just running down the clock. Or the game froze. Somebody say something that you can see me. That's all I want. Is for anybody to type anything in chat. There we go. Alright, so we didn't disconnect. This guy might have disconnected. No telling here though. Hey, what's up? Anything? Listen, I never know if my computer will trick me and still say I'm connected. Oh, thank you for following. What is that? El Tartaros? Yeah, I think he's just salty. You can see the ward animation. Sometimes it gets animation locked and it's stuck. Okay, yeah, he's just salty that I fucking massacred him. Yeah, this is just assault rope right here, Bo. Unfortunately, it's just assault rope. Just the saltiest, ropiest rope that you ever did salt rope. Boo-doo, boo, boo-doo. And we'll do that just to twist the dagger. Sorry, bub. One of us has got to win. Unfortunately, it's going to be me. I took my beatings tonight. You got to take yours too, man. We got to push that D2. You got to push that Diablo 2. All right. Well. Hail, villains. What's up, Amber and Fox? Salty fan. Yeah, salty elephant right there, man. Sorry, man. It happens, bro. You get good hands, you get bad hands. I had my turn in the barrel too tonight. It took a little while. I'm not going to say it didn't. It took a little bit. We had to get little training wheels issues. But we did eventually get on our run here, and we did get 6 in a row. So it took a little bit, but we did struggle back from actually dropping down to D4 and back up to D2 at this point. So we are within targeted range here, man. We got 10 days. We got 10 days to win 12 games in a row. Can we do it? I don't know, man. As long as the way isn't too bad. But I think we're gonna leave this one right here for tonight, boys. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. It's just the end of the video. It's not the end of the stream. Don't hit that X on your browser. We're not going anywhere, but we are cutting off the video right here. Thank you so much, and of course, we gotta give some love to Trexodactyl as well. We tried to modify it, and the deck got real mad at us, so we're not gonna do that again, right? I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Mono Black, FTW. You know what I mean? Adios, everyone.